Whoa, what is happening? That's crazy. Let's try this again. Greetings, fellow beings. Oh, that was wacky. That was crazy. That thumbnail came out of nowhere. Crazy town. It was a lot of fun, though. That stream was a good time. Anyway, welcome to the 6-Minute Daily. Anyway, it's October 17th, 2023. It's a live program, so I'm going to make some errors here and there. We've got lots going on. We've got a live stream happening right now on YouTube, Rumble, Odysee, Minds, and, of course, X. Might also be live on Getter. I don't know. Anyway, I'm live in a lot of places. Thanks for being here. For those of you on Twitter, it's great to see you. I wish I could communicate with you. Maybe one day Elon will fix that. I think I say that at least once a week. But we've got lots of great people here. I want to say hi to y'all, like Pete Den Cat and Barney Fife. You guys are great. I appreciate the support. We need to start from the beginning, though, and say hello to Captain Phantom Nerd, who was here very early. And he's a great wrench and good friend. And might even do a live stream after this. We got SFX314 Sabretooth Raptor in the house. And, of course, Nearsighted Cyclops. Chris Shapiro says Snow White off could be fun. We'll have to see. But the other one looks like it's going to be pretty good. And I imagine we'll probably talk about that today on your favorite podcast. That's right. The H-Cast goes live about 2.5 hours, 3 hours after we finish up here today. We got bonus time today. That's right. It's Tuesday. Get 30 additional minutes of greatness from yours truly as soon as we're done with the original 6 minutes. We got our good friend Floral in the house, who's on a stroll, I guess. And you've got Josiah Robinson here. We got Morgan King and D. Bud Martin. There's Olaf Von S., who's actually a mod over there on Mr. H Reviews H-Cast. Check that out today. Mephisto's here. He's awesome. The Real McCoy's podcast is worth your while. Do check that out. We've got, so many folks here. Like the history lesson of the day from Griffin. On this day in 1814, the vats at Vaux and Company Brewery burst, flooding London's city streets with over 300,000 gallons of porter ale, causing the London beer flood. That's fantastic. Great information. Thank you, Griffin. Much appreciated. I do love it. We got our favorite polar bear in the chat. Our favorite bear, Snorter Poopus Cuber, hanging out with us today. Let's see. We've got a few other folks that showed up early. Yeah, shoot. Tender Warrior 68 is here. We got the great Randall Orser in the house. Randall's hanging out with us. Who else is popping in the door? Rod Thunderheart and Eldritch Lord Haster has rejoined to become a member here. Thank you, my friend. Evil Ramen is in the house. Great to see you. The Common Nerd Jesse is here. The lovely Jillian is here. Greetings, culture and all culturians, to a terrific Tuesday. Indeed, dear. Indeed. Jillian's amazing. She's everywhere. She supports people. It's incredible. We've got our good friend Liger Fan here. Still on my phone, but wanted to say hi. Well, I'm glad you're here, Liger Fan. I really am. Vince Womack is here. Vince Womack's everywhere. He's on Rumble. He's on Odysee. We've got Low Specs Linux Gaming over on Rumble. We've got Wolverine Schnicked on Rumble. We've got Grumpy Old Marine. Thank you for hanging out with me over on Loki's stream. That was Mexican Iron Man and Zero. We had a good time today. Fun. We've got Channel Surf here with that amazing mustache and beard. We've got Dadman Walking, a great friend and a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful channel. Black Saber's in the house. Titanic Tuesday. Well, that'll work, although I'm trying not to sink today. Let's see, who else do we have going on here? Final Monkey is here. Carlos Alfredo Lopez is here. And so is Low Spec Linux Laptop. Now we have to go. Dapper Bard Games is in the house. What's going on? Maestro Chi, Pat S, Theliato, Jeremy Turner, the Great Snafu. I know it's Snafu, but still fun. Critizable, the Rainbow Knight. Philip Gaming. All right, everybody. Holy cow, way to start it off, Morgan. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, and 16 stories in all, plus bonus time, so stick around, folks. We're going nowhere after we're through our main story, starting first with SAG-AFTRA. That's right, the video game biz SAG-AFTRA contract is, they're going to start resuming talks again. Great. Except that if they ask for ridiculousness, I have a feeling that the video game studios are going to say, pound sand. I have a feeling that SAG-AFTRA overstepped with the levy in the video that I delivered the other day. That levy is hot garbage. I'll probably talk more about what the Screen Actors Guild is doing wrong in a video later this week. But boy, do I have to talk about what the potential numbers are for Miss Marvel, because those numbers are even worse than you could possibly imagine as far as predictions go. I also have something about VR versus Disney, so that'll be a good time. This week's going to be full of videos. We've got Confessions of Disney Adults, as a matter of fact. Mouse House superfans talk splurging on merch and keeping execs in check. In other words, yeah, they're not buying stuff anymore. They're now feeling offended, especially some of these people that are grandparents to children that they're trying to indoctrinate. I don't think this is going to go the way the mouse had hoped. Pink decided to postpone a bunch of concerts, and of course it had nothing to do with the fact that she had a bunch of weird flags thrown at her at a performance, and which she denied, even though it's on video. She says she has family medical issues to consider, and I really do hope that if those are what is going on here, that they're resolved quickly. Jada Pinkett Smith's memoir tour about Will Smith is really hurting her. It's not just straining her red table talk image, it's staining her as really pretty much the bad guy here in this relationship, and that's not good. The Daily Wire is remaking Snow White. We will be talking about this later today on the H-Cast in some detail. Notice how they put the word conservative YouTuber in here in order to, I guess, castigate Brett Cooper. That's rather nefarious and probably not something that should be reflected in a headline. Deadline. You're trying to use it as a pejorative, and that's not good. Yeah, I think I'll start swapping some of your headlines for famed neo-Marxist Tom Cruise. I mean, does that sound good? No. But Pat Winfrey is disputing Mitt Romney's claim, saying he's lied about joining him on a unity presidential ticket. You got protesters gathering outside the BBC over its refusal to call Hamas a terrorist group. Yes, I said the word. Probably going to get in trouble. But there you go. Bandcamp undergoes major layoffs after sale. This happens anytime a company is sold. But they're looking at maybe 50% of the employees staying on. And the balance, not so much. You got executives or one particular executive that had ties to the adult magazine for ladies, pleading guilty to $250 million in fraud at a lending company. Now, see, this is the kind of fraud that's legitimate. There's another kind of fraud that's being prosecuted right now that, the case is a fraud, and so is the judge. We have Biden campaign launching account on Trump's Truth Social saying converts welcome. Biden campaign launched this. Joe Biden didn't touch it because he doesn't know how to use social media. I don't know that he could type out a coherent tweet or thought, let alone participate on Truth. Of course, it was ratioed. LinkedIn is cutting more than 600 workers, about 3% of total workforce. This is, round 3 or 4 of layoffs there. I would expect more. You have Rite Aid seeking Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, and it's dealing with lawsuits and all kinds of other problems. This is going to happen to more and more corporations. And again, it doesn't matter who you supported financially with your political donations. the current stuff is screwing you up, as is this. China's Belt and Road Initiative is going to have to change because it's not done very much. You've ended up with a bunch of tofu dreg. You're watching the roadways crumble away, fall into the ground. Lots of videos of that. And of course, they're amassing huge debt and in a crashing economy. Way to go. Georgia's cash hoard is now over a year of big surpluses. Congratulations to them and their proper management of state revenue. The ex-FTX exec that was horrified, this exec freaked out. And let me tell you, $13 billion shortfall, nothing to sneeze at. ZipCar has been fined because they're allowing customers to rent vehicles with unrepaired recalls. That's not great, like airbags. Massachusetts governor warns state shelter system is nearing capacity. Hey, maybe the immigration problem that we're facing right now isn't so good for any state. Especially not you, Massachusetts. And finally, a story I didn't get on the screen. A warning has been issued after a possible mountain lion has been... A possible mountain lion? Oh, I think the mountain lion was spotted in PA. Wow, that is a weird headline. It's a large feline, says Lehigh County, PA police. Weird. All right, anyway... I didn't have a bear today, but I'm out of time. I'm out of stories, but I'm not out of here because we have bonus time. Here's the subscribe message.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
All right, everybody, stick around. Stick around. These credits are for the amazing supporters of my channel, and I have more to add, especially since our wonderful friend Morgan King gifted 10 Culture Casino memberships. That's right, there is 10 more of you that I have to add to this list. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your amazing support, incredible support. We're going to have a High Rollers stream here coming up. Hopefully we can get that done this weekend. I got to get Mexican Iron Man on there. You know what I mean? He's hard to pin down. Unless you're Loki. Loki gets him to run his channel. That's not fair. What's going on, Taylor Rivers? Ah, look at that. It's Al Humphrey saying hello. And, of course, Dean Krantz is here. TT, what's up, man? Great to see you. Look at all these wonderful beings. The Bad Cab. All right, let's get to it. Cleanup time. Welcome to bonus time, everybody. 99 of you here. Thanks for being here. Today's stream got a little more political than I'm comfortable with. I'm sorry, folks. I apologize. Spaceship Vampires in the house. I mentioned Lord Elrich Lord Haster in the house. Thank you for that and for being a member again. We got our good friend John Sapola with us. 11 Alphas here. No idea what a milestone chat is or why I get a notice at random times, but I've also nothing particularly noteworthy to say. Well, good day to you, regardless, my friend. And I think you always noteworthy. Rogue Thinkers in the house. That time again. That's right. Aaron Ratliff was the first commenter on today's video. Thank you for that, Aaron. We've got good friend Izaj Melody here. DS Ford, what's up, my man? Good to see you. DS Ford is awesome. Been here forever. Let's see who else is in the house. Got a couple other folks to say hello to, and then we got to roll. We got at least one story I want to talk about. Now, if I missed you, it's not on purpose, but I do have to say hi to Southern Belle. There's Willie. What's up, Willie? Ram Bam 3000 and Carlos Alfredo Lopez. Whew, I'm getting sweaty. That must have been a really intense stream. BLT, I'm hungry now. Deleted scenes. What's going on, Steven? And who else popped in the door? Horny Alf, what is up, brother? Good to see you. Cadence is here saying hello, hello, hello. Hello, my friends. Hello. James Dosher is in the house. There's Tiberius K. You guys are so great. So great. What can we do? What can I do? Pictures of you. Is it boner time today? Yes, it is, Six. Yes, it is. Thanks for being here, dear. I hope you are feeling better. We got Space Dave 2000. You didn't get notified? They're suppressing me. That's right. Well, that's all right. You guys are all here. Got lots of you here. Let's get to it. We got a story I want to get to. We got people I want to say hi to. We got all kinds of things I want to do, like FK HC 2005. And of course, Darius Munchausen is here. My good friend Mexican Iron Man shoots me a super chat, but before that, we have Space Dave 2000 saying, "Congrats on 11K. Thank you. Too bad YouTube is throttling you." I know. It's probably because I got political, especially this morning. That was a little politically. I'll find out. I'll figure out a word to say. Mexican Iron Man is here for a $10 super chat saying, "New show, Old Testament Casino. Watch as culture shares the 10 commandments of YouTube. The twist? Mexican Iron Man chases him with a flamethrower to turn culture into an actual burning bush." That's the best one yet, Mikey. I love it. 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 Oh, Mike, we had fun this morning, dude. Thanks for having me as your guest on Loki's show. I know I can always count on you. One of the most professional men in the YouTube business. I mean, you are it's incredible. Even after taking 2 months off, to bask in your glory in California, you step right in all of your, what is that? Gravitas, that charisma. Thank you, Mikey. You're the best. We got Darius Munchausen, 30 months of bonus time. That's right. Thank you, Darius, for sharing that with us. Six sends me a $10 super sticker, which is a Shiba Inu with a big old heart hug. Thank you, dear. I just hope you feel better. But thank you for the $10 super sticker. It's a cute one. I love the Shiba Inu dogs. If I were going to get a new dog, that would probably be it. We've got the Darius Munchausen with the classic coffee. Thank you for the $4 super sticker, my friend. And you know what? It's a good time for coffee. We've got Copper Indio in the house with a super sticker. Also, look at that. A lemon laughing his head off. Thank you, Copper Indio. It's great to see you, my friend. Still love that avatar. I appreciate it so very much. And my buddy DS Ford in the house says $11 for 11K subs. Congrats. Well, thank you. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Southern Belle sends $2 saying, "Oh mon Dieu, le coq." That's right. Thank you. "Oh mon Dieu, le coq." Yeah. That's a little French for you. Thank you, Southern Belle. You are a delight. And Olaf drops his member chat. 22 months in, almost 2 years. 11K. Congrats, culture. My daily stream of news and encounter with many YT friends and HCast. Love the channel's blend members. Yeah, we do. We've got a lot of cross membership. You guys, I appreciate all the support, and I know all my compadres do. That's a fancy way of saying friends. Yeah. Ask Mexican Iron Man. Ask Paulie. They know. They know. Oh boy. Wow. Oh my gosh. The rooster. That's right. Hey, Ironcaster's working on his CC impression for Halloween. I cannot wait to see you do that, brother. I cannot. Oh, you all. I really appreciate you. Thanks, Culture Casino. I'll be stopping by more often now. Well, thank you. I love seeing you guys. Sometimes I miss you. You don't know. I'm like looking around for people. I'm like, what's going on? Is Keto in the house? Did Keto sneak in? That was a really high pitched voice. Keto, did you sneak in? Oh, there we go. I saw the beard. Where is he? There he is. Keto Simple. It's always boner time. There you go. Check out Keto Simple, man. Dude's awesome. Captain Phantom Nerd has been a member for 25 months. Thank you, my friend. Woo, the lovely Six sends me another $2 saying only 4,000 more to go until pigtails. I did not say. You need to review the video, young lady. That is not what I said. I could possibly entertain was what I said. I did not say I would do it. I know you and Tox are trying to force the issue there, and that's fine. I might be shamed into doing it. Although you never look as a guy, unless it's in the course of doing work, performance of work, use of power tools, cooking. There's a list of things that professionally and safety wise where you put your hair up. Otherwise, if you have long hair and you're a man, you do not put your hair up. The two most frequent things that come to mind for me are riding a motorcycle and riding a horse. You pull your hair back, but that's it. You do not have other clips of me. I have a feeling that some AI is employed here. Maybe you do. I'm kind of worried though. Hey, Q2, what's up? How did you hear about Crunchyroll settled their lawsuit for selling customer info, and they're only paying $30 per account that files what an insult video drops today? Wow, I didn't even see it. Goodness, I wish I'd have caught that. I have to check that out. That's crazy. That is pretty gross. No wonder they're coming back with a vengeance. Beard recognizes beard. That's right, Rambam 3000. Glorious beards. Pete and Cat says it would be pretty cool if it was ham boning time. It'll save your life one day. Well, there you go. Tipping Barn for $1.99 says topic is cereal soup discussed. Technically, yeah. I think if you put milk on it or vodka or whatever your liquid of choice is, it's a soup. I don't think that's a reach. A cereal's always been a soup. Like oatmeal. Oatmeal is a soup. Seriously. There's the lovely Sherry. Greetings, dear. She always looks great. Look at that new avatar picture. My goodness. And I'm not objectifying you, young lady. It's just you photograph so well. Our good friend Rogue Thinker thinks Tom and I should be on FNT. Of course. No man bun, no cowboy would wear a man bun. Yeah, I don't. It's fine. Like I said, you pull it up. You know, if you have mad skills, right? If you have mad skills, you put it in a ponytail. You wrap it as many times as you can. A lot of bikers do that, so it doesn't tear up your hair. I'm collecting clips to send to Toxie. Oh, I'm terrified. Please don't. Yeah, operating a meat slicer. Yeah, that would be bad. Oh, you are all wonderful. Look at this. Look at you guys. Oatmeal is a type of cereal. Sure. Cereal refers to like something in the grain family. It's a cereal. Sure. But when you put it in milk or vodka or water or whatever, you're making a soup. Seriously. Dudes with beards are the way. Indeed. Is soup a meal? I think so. TZ Burton says, hello, cringe department. I'd like to file a claim. Hail, what's going on, TZ Burton? Low Spec Linux Gaming's like, oh my goodness, the banana. I love you guys. I love you. Oh my goodness, it's Generosity Day on the channel. The amazing Jillian N gifts another 5 Culture Casino memberships. I do have a story to cover, guys. I do have a story. And thank you again, Jillian. You are the best around. You've been around for 14 months, dear. Culture and Pigtails. Yay. Got to add more members for that. Maybe go as Tonto for Halloween if that's not too much cultural appropriation. Well, I don't think it is. I actually do have American Indian blood in me, so I think I could get away with that. That's not appropriating anything. Let's see. What else is happening here? I think I saw somebody else. Somebody. Grim's here. What's up, man? My goodness. Another generous being. Space Dave 2000 with another 5 Culture Casino memberships. I really do have a topic, though. Thank you, my friend. Very generous. Between you and Jillian, we're just always going to have all these wonderful members. And maybe I'll do a bonus, like a member stream for Halloween. That sounds like fun, right? But you know what? I haven't played a clip in a long, long time. And a lot of you have given super chats and gifted memberships. So I'm going to do this. Suffer.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys, yeah.
That's right. All names green. And I want to say thank you, Jillian. Space Dave, all of you, you huge supporters of me and my channel and of others, because other people who are not able to get memberships are getting memberships because of you guys. You are truly the best. Ebud Martin fires in with his member chat, 21 months in. These are free super chats. So when you're a member, you get one of these a month, and they're the equivalent. You have enough space. You have the same space as a $5 super chat for being a member, even if you're a member at the $2 level. So, or whatever the lowest one is. But D-Bud says, wasn't Nate awesome with Director X? My goodness, yes. And I'm on my second watch through at this point. How wonderfully measured they were. And I felt like a lot of insight was transferred back and forth. Director X seems or comes off as somewhat genuine. We'll see if there is another shoe to drop later. But he comes off as genuine in that conversation. And I kind of feel for him because he's just a little bit younger than me. I think he's just a little bit older than Mr. H. But what a great video he dropped. If you have the chance to go watch it, it was the Mr. H reviews dropped it on his channel yesterday, and he's dropping videos like crazy today. I'm actually going to go put our stingers together for the H cast, which is your favorite podcast, and that's coming up just a little bit later today. So check that out. But Nate was brilliant. Just brilliant yesterday. I was like, this is a very nice measured and balanced thing. So Lovely Sherry's like, I had ice cream for breakfast because I'm an adult. That's right. All names green. Okay. Sweet cheddar indeed. Thank you guys. Yeah. It's funny because we were talking about it. It does seem like I'm struggling to get views. So if you didn't see today's video, it's actually linked in the chat. You can see it. It's linked in the chat up there. You can check out today's video as soon as you're done here. It's going to be brilliant. And I don't know, is Captain Phantom Noor doing a stream afterwards? We'll have to see. Razzie Fingers is here, says, haha, best one. That's right. I love that little guy. The Moo Linda one is like kind of fun, but some people don't like it, which I don't get. I like that one. Luis, what's up? Luis Messina, what's going on? What didn't I did? 6. Yeah. Director Rex, Spaceship Vampire. X is 47. I know, yeah. He's older than you would think to have bought into a lot of the ideology. But again, I mean, he comes from, this is the thing. None of us knew who it was. Not one person knew who it was, right? And then we did some research into him. He's a music video director of some note, like over 100 music videos. That's a lot, guys. I mean, and he gets paid for each one of those. It's better than doing if you're looking for paychecks, music videos are a way to get paid a lot and often, unlike films, because I mean, you got a lot of footage and yeah, you have to cut together, but you only really have to get everything broken down into that 3-minute period of time where the music is. And so it's pretty cool. You can shoot in 100 different locations, whatever it is, but at the end of the day, it's much less work than a feature film. So good on him. I just wish he said he follows us and he pays attention to us and he's trying to live within us. I agree with him though. One of the things he said, which he didn't deserve 1 stars the way he was getting it, or a score of 1. And again, maybe there's a little bit of review bombing there, but the show isn't polished. I mean, it's not his fault. It's the writing is rough. And again, he's a director. So how much influence did he really have? I think he took advantage of getting a nice paycheck, on a show. And yeah, but what a great interview. And if I had 10 minutes to talk to him, I would definitely. I don't know that I could do any better or even compete with what Nate did. So check out that video. It was really, really good. Really, really good. In fact, here's the link right here. Olaf provided it for you. Our good friend Copter Indio sends me $10. Thank you, my friend. Says, people get too hung up on the appropriation stuff. That is why the Washington Commanders will be the Redskins again. I hope so. Isn't that really weird? Because, I mean, now the proponents to change the name back are people of American Indian descent. What does that tell you? All of this stuff is made up baloney sausage, social engineering garbage. That's what it says to me. Most of my folks have been Redskins fans games for generations, for better or worse. Yeah, well, yeah, and that's funny. Most people don't realize that the Redskins as a football organization used to be used as like a predictor of who would win a presidential election. Look into that. I'm not kidding you. But it like just how their game would go. Yeah. So check into their record. And how it ties into the election cycle, because it's very interesting. But thank you, Copper Indio. Yeah, I think Rod Thunderheart would probably agree. I'm not sure. I'm not going to speak for him. He's in the chat. He can speak for himself. I don't speak for others. Keto says, I want a Ninja Creamy for Christmas. I could then eat ice cream for breakfast if I wanted to. Hey, I have keto ice cream, and what do you call them? The keto ice cream bars. They're pretty good. Oh my goodness. It's Big Daddy MRI dropping a super sticker. Oh my goodness. It is a You're Amazing super sticker for $20. We've got $30 in donations right now, guys, which means we run the Moolinda clip. Oh, I knew you were waiting for it.
I see you have money. Want to take me on a date?
Thank you. Oh man, Copper Indio, Big Daddy MRI. Thank you. Thank you so very much. You guys are so generous. We really do have a subject, but I love talking to you guys. You're so easy to talk to. What's his face quarterback who had his leg snapped backwards? Theismann. Joe Theismann. Eesh. Rough. Yikes. Joe Theismann. I just got that. That's fine. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. No, the BBC deserves to be called some choice words. Indeed. Not our friends that do the BBC podcast. I'm talking about the supposed news state media organization known as the BBC. You guys are great. Look at that. Some people don't like to be wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. I was wrong on Barbie. I eat that every day. People make fun of me in the comments. I comment right back. Yep, got one wrong. It happens. It's okay. Uncle Remus is here. He says, did you check out the trailer for the Santa Claus 2 season 2 trailer for Disney Plus? They have the original Santa portrayed like Donald Trump. You know, you mentioned this to me before, and I completely spaced it. I'll have to go check it out. My goodness. Siege Perilous is here. But no, I'll go check it out. Uncle Remus. I'll try to write that down. In fact, I'll write that down right now. Can I take myself on a date with a shotgun muscle? Ram Bam 3000. Okay, so Santa Claus season 2. Okay. Sorry, old person writing notes. I was way wrong about Barbie. Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's get to the story I wanted to cover, which nobody's going to care about. But I find it interesting because right now we are in a post-consumerism cycle, which happens in this country about every 20 years or so, where people realize that the accumulation of stuff and the tanking economy, are colliding. And so they don't have the extra dollars to just go out and, pick things up, buy stuff, buy a new car, a new house, all that. Darius Munchausen for $2 says, do not take the cow on a date. This is a PSA. Thank you, Darius Munchausen. Thank you for the $2 super chat. But the reason I bring this up is because right now, if you know anything about what's happening in the world, and most of you do because you watch me, blowing my own horn. Anyway, the used car lots are overflowing. In fact, car lots are overflowing. People are not purchasing new cars at the same rate, with the obvious, different company being Tesla here. But people aren't purchasing big ticket items as much, durable goods. And that's because, well, number one, there's not a lot of durable vehicles out there anymore. And there's a built-in expiration date on electric vehicles, by the way, in case you didn't know that. Unlike with ICE vehicles, internal combustion engine vehicles, they're not. They won't be infinitely repeatable, rebuildable. One of the things that they're struggling for right now is right to repair on things, and that includes, not just electric vehicles, but also farm equipment and several other things, right? So people are having to refresh and maintain their items more and more. And one of the things that feeds into that is the story that a show about the Scott brothers. And HGTV has ordered 2 new series by the Property Brothers. And they also renewed Celebrity IOU. But what this does, it talks about the fact that they're going to teach you how to, or show you how to remodel, get the most value out of your house if you want to flip it, or if you want to just stay in it. Oftentimes, your best decision is to stay where you are, spend a little bit of money to get it closer to what you want, and not sell. Now, I'm not giving you financial advice at all. I'm just saying many people make this decision because right now, you're looking at interest rates at the highest level in over 2 decades, or more than 2 decades now. And that's not good. It's not good at all. So you find out that the Property Brothers are going to go with Don't Hate Your House, right? This is the one I wanted to talk about. Don't hate your house. And they'll find a way to fix problematic homes for people who are frustrated to live in them. And I have to tell you, that's a boon. It's one of the reasons why I started the DIY channel, which I haven't been able to to keep up on because I've been doing this so aggressively, and all the other stuff that I'm doing, like, the beach punk stuff, merchandise and all that. Well, I didn't do that very, very much justice. I'll try that again. This is the beach punk stuff, right? And so the beach punk stuff is going great guns. If you go to beachpunk.us, you can check out all of our goods and services there. But we're going to be adding more and more to the collection all the time. We're even going to be adding the leather patch hats, right? Here pretty soon. So I'm ordering about $1,000 worth of those. But you're going to be able to buy those goods, and we're going to be able to ship them to you. The t-shirts are very comfortable. The one I'm wearing now, the baseball tee, is probably the most comfortable baseball tee I own, and it washes up well, doesn't seem to fade yet. Multiple washings in. But anyway, I've been doing all that other stuff, and I haven't been focusing on the DIY. And I promise you, I will be getting back to that because I believe in that. I mean, if you can go back and you can fix the issues with the, whatever house you're living in, I mean, it's the biggest investment that you'll make. It's the biggest investment you'll make is going to be in your house. The second biggest will be your car. I truly believe in that. So, I'm the next series is going to be, an expose on the greenhouse, which I still owe you members a quick flight through there so you can take a look at what's all growing at the moment, and what I've already harvested and everything else. But, and then I'm going to show you how to build a 120-foot linear greenhouse on the DIY channel. That's what I'm going to be doing this fall with my time and money. And that will give you that opportunity to, maybe do some things for yourself. I'm also going to show you how to do like a patio garden, or how to build things that will work on a patio garden. If you don't have a house, if you have, if you're in an apartment, that has a balcony, if you're in a townhome or something like that, I can walk you through some of the things that will really help you in the long run so that you can be a little bit more self-sufficient. And then I can show you how to fix things. I mean, I've got a drywall repair video up there, and I've got basic maintenance things, like things that you should be checking regularly. But I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying there's a reason why I did that. It's because I think there's value. I think there is value in doing that, is to do things yourself. But yeah. We've got Shrap 3D saying cars should be built to order such a waste. If anybody's going to be able to do it, it's going to be Elon with the simplicity with which his cars go together. I've never seen a car go together so easily. A person working on the assembly line, because of the there's really only 7 structural pieces to those cars, which is insane because of how they cast the frames and they do the battery installation and everything. It's bonkers. It's bonkers. Culture car comments. That's right. Well, Nate has a great car channel, but anyway. But seriously, I think that there's a lot of room there for people to be able to benefit from that. Maybe I'll go through basic car maintenance at some point. We'll see, especially if you have an older car. Chris Shapiro says, I sold my old car at the right time. Got the price locked in. My S on the new one got built literally just in time. Got an insane amount. Yeah. Well, right now the dealership is still after one of my trucks. Because it's, even though it's an old model, it's badass. I mean, you know, and it's built in a way that it's durable, you know, and they want it. Well, you can't have it. I'm keeping my truck. Yeah, talk to Louis Rossman about the right to repair. Yeah, and the thing is imagine this. You want your farmers to make your food cheaper. Stop making it hard to be a farmer. Fuel costs are going up exponentially. Fertilizer costs are going up. If you're not a farm that is built in a sustainable way, if you're not doing your own compost and you have to go outside to get all of that, there's a real problem, right? So that's a big deal, right? So if you're not allowing them to prepare their own equipment, if you're making it too complicated and computerized, there's no reason for it. We're overcomplicating things when it comes to vehicles, and they're doing it intentionally. So it is what it is. Oh, the rooster shirt. That's right. It was Beach Punk. That's right. Oh, you put an S in there. Dirty girl. Doctor Who. Unearthly Child being removed from streaming due to the rights issues by the son of the writer of the episode. There's some controversy behind this. I'll have to look that up, Q2. I will be honest, I stopped following Doctor Who quite some time ago now because it was just so trash. Trash. Oh. What are you clipping? House maintenance easily gets into thousands. DIY for the win. Yeah. Look, okay, there are a handful of components that you can do yourself on an air conditioning unit. Outside of recharging and properly capturing discharge, there's a lot of stuff you can do on your own HVAC system. And there are tons of videos out on YouTube that show you how. The most common issue for an air conditioner is the hard start kit, which is a capacitor and some other items, a relay. And that's 99% of why a lot of air conditioners won't kick on. You know, keep your coils clean. There's a reason to do that. And you can actually buy exterior coil cleaner from Amazon. Seriously. Culture spends all his time on other people's channels, so his own get neglected. That's kind of true. It's kind of true. This line from The Incredibles is very damning. When I'm old and have had my fun, I'll sell my inventions so that everyone can superheroes. Everyone can be super, and when everyone's super, no one will be. It's true. Yeah, and I think that's one of the problems with the modern neo Carl enthusiasts. Turo, what's up? Also, why buy a new car when there's nowhere to go? And if you do go, you'll just have that new car vandalized, stolen, or worse. Also, gas prices, insurance, taxes on an $80K purchase. Yeah. I went to look at new trucks, not because I was really going to buy one, but because I like trucks. And I love the utility of trucks. And I rolled up on one and I looked at the price tag and I'm like $110,000. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll just keep mine running. I'll spend $600 or $800 to retune everything in my vehicle and do a lot of it myself. It's crazy. Six is like, I had to Google how to open my gas tank. That's not good. We need more broccoli farmers. My grocery store is constantly out of stock. Well, there's a reason for that. One of the crops that you shouldn't grow in California, but is extensively grown in California, is broccoli. It's water intensive. It's a monsoon crop, not technically, but it's very close. And so it requires a lot of water. California is not a place that should be, dealing with the water issues that they have. Poor crop management, rotation, and all kinds of other problems have exacerbated the situation in California soils, especially in the area around India and places like that. One of the reasons why the next crisis is going to be planned, and it's going to be about water, is because nothing can live without water, and you need it. So broccoli farmers, you might have to go to hydroponically grown broccoli in the future. So, which is going to be weird. I don't know that it's even possible. I haven't tried it yet. I've seen drippies done that way, like the hanging stalks that are supported, that are misted at the root level. But broccoli roots don't like sunlight. So there you go. And government has no place in farming. You betcha. Daryl, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Daryl the Derelict for $5 says, doing the work yourself is worth it. Changing out head gaskets myself is a couple hundred as opposed to almost $2,000. Yeah, it's just very time intensive. And you have to have the parts. Boy, they're making parts hard to come by, let me tell you. Culture. Borrowing in Canada has increased exponentially, even for line of credit. To fix up your house here in Canada has a lot of regulations now and almost isn't worth it, unfortunately. You guys need to reform your government. In fact, that's one of the things that I would say that every country right now in the Western world needs to do. We need to have laws that automatically sunset after 2 or 3 years. Because you can have, or maybe 5 years, because you can have a really bad set of legislature folks supposedly representing your interests, pass some terrible, terrible laws. And yeah, we also should have laws that are not allowed to exceed one piece of paper double-sided, an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. If you're going to make a law, a bill, if you're gonna write a budget, it can't be any bigger than that, and it has to be written in the minimum of 12 point or higher. It would make life a lot simpler. So I don't often talk about this stuff. Culture Casino is just spreading love to other channels. Speaking of which, I'm going to be over on Mr. H's Hcast later today. So hopefully you guys will join us there. It's going to be great. I'm working on or I will be, when I'm done here, I'll be working on the balance of the stingers for today's show. So that's really good. My dad, granddad, and older brother all worked at GM, but I will not be buying a GM product in the future. I doubt I'll ever buy new again. Dean, I'm with you, dude. I think it's going to be harder and harder for people to do that. Dean, you look remarkably like me. You might be related. Darius Munchausen is in the house for $2 saying, no independent thought. Consume, obey. No, I say to you. But yes. Yeah. Gosh, that movie is more prescient now. Insane. Thanks for the $2 there, Darius. I appreciate it. Tim Whalen, or Wallen, I'm sorry, whichever way you pronounce your name, but there's no reason why the U.S. doesn't lead the world in desalinization plants. None. California, Texas, the Gulf Coast, and the East Coast, especially, south of North Carolina, you should have 100 desalinization plants. There's zero reason not to. We have the technology. We would have had the infrastructure funds. Although if you start to learn where those this so-called infrastructure money went, you're going to be pissed. So, but yeah, I agree with you. Desal, way to go. We have the ability, the technology. No reason not to do that. No reason not to do that. What's up, Cajun Corey? Good to see you. Dean equals Uncle Culture. Looks like family to me. It's funny, you get a lot of us together, my family members together, on either side, and you take a look and you're like, oh yeah, they're definitely all related. It's really funny. Al says, yes, you're going to be on Mr. H's live stream. I can't wait. Bloody great. It's a fun time. It really is one of the reasons why I would say that it should be your favorite podcast. It's really, really wonderful. Yeah, I'm out of saline at work. Ooh, that's not good. Into the pockets of political operatives. Oh, I see that. Yeah, infrastructure bill is a scam. Yeah, you guys combined for that one. Yeah. It is our favorite podcast. It should be. It's a good one. We have a lot of fun over there. All right, guys, I got to wrap it up because I do have to put together all the stingers and future thumbnails for Mr. H's clips. So I'm going to say this. Thank you for being here today. I could not do this without you. You guys were incredibly generous today. Memberships, super chats, all of that. One of the things you can do for me, I'm going to put a poll, and I'm not doing it the second, but later today, I'm going to be putting a poll on the community tab in the channel. And if you're a subscriber, you can participate in that, asking you what I should be for Halloween. Cause I've given up. So I'm going to put a poll out there. I'm going to put the poll out there, but I feel free to add suggestions even after you answer the poll and all of those things. It should be a good time. I'm going to get Thai food. Oh man. Yeah, I'll reach out. I wish I could have Thai right now, but all right, folks, let's do this. We're going to run the credits one more time and I'll say see ya. That's right. Okay. Once again, amazing members. I have more to add to this list. I haven't been able to conquer the adding the dual thing. So what I may do is just make this longer. Because right now I think it's set at like 90 seconds or so. I may just have to run it for 2 minutes so it scrolls slower. Which means I have to find the song again somewhere in my library. I have to edit it again. Might be worth it though. And it'll slow this down. Grim wants me to be sexy Harlequin. Okay. Why is it that my face refaces on ladies very easily? I'm trying to figure that out because I'm like, I don't have that kind of bone structure in my face. Is it the beard? I don't know. Very strange. All right, everybody. Terrific Tuesday to you all. See ya.